Okay, hi. Oh, excuse me. Um, Madam George, Astral Weeks. Nice hair. Because I'm thinking about a man who's fallen or become infatuated with a beautiful man. And the men always tell me, Jesus, you need to work on yourself. Okay. You do. You got a point. Okay, Madame Joy. Say goodbye to Madame Joy. I think he's singing about Brian Jones. And nobody really says this, but this is uh, uh, it's a reverie, you know. The French have many words for a loss, for memories of love. Reverie, yeah. They have more than reverie. Anyways, a lot of R ones. You tell me another song about a man who has fallen is what he says, you know, the bag, drop the bag, falling, falling, falling. Ah, the gloves, the love, the love, the love, the love, the love that loves, the love, the love. Let's do this, I'll do, man. When no, I can't do it. I don't really try to. I never listen to Astral Weeks like for hours, and you know. It's good. It's, I like it though when I hear Astral Weeks. I don't even know it, but I have listened to Madame Joy. Madame Joy. He always says, "Say goodbye tonight." With it, see the childlike vision, the clacking of the heels. Older now, wearing a hat. Now, this is 1968. Van Morrison came across Brian Jones early on because Brian Jones was the ostensibly the first man to play R&B, and Mr. Van, that's how he came to this. He was with Damn, right? He was with Damn. They weren't that big, but they did R&B. And so he knew exactly who Brian Jones was by, say, 63, because they were his fan in 63. 68, so older now, right? Wearing a hat, clacking of the heels, childlike vision. But Brian Jones was petite. And he looks into the eyes. And then, all the cops. He's, you know, he's playing games of chance, looking at, what does he say? Basically the unique, but anyways, I should know the song better. Madam Joyce. And at that moment, the cops come and hit Madam Joy has to drop his bag of tape out the window. And that was that was Brian Jones' downfall. You know, he had 7 search warrants, and he, that's what destroyed Brian Jones. Van Morrison's not stupid, and he's also not a liar. He also is not gay. He's very, well, I know what he is. What else can I say? Everyone is gay. I dream about Kurt Cobain. He was my boyfriend, but I always, the greatest dream I had in a long time. It wasn't a sex dream, but it was Kurt Cobain. I was young. He was a friendship, and I went, Kurt Cobain, you know, and then he said hi, and I talked to him, but then I knew, of course, he didn't want to be my boyfriend. But then I got to sit there, and it was like, I mean, I did fall in love with, if I, you know, when you lean against something, the advantage. So, not everybody's had this experience, but probably mostly have. Well, you're in the altered state, heavy duty oxytocin, baby. You're in heaven. So I said, and that's what Kurt Cobain's back felt like. It was really nice. So I wouldn't even call it even sensual. It was actually it was like a mother's love, really. But you know, of course, better way lovely or something. Anyways, back to Madame Joy. So you listen to the eyes of Madame Joy wearing a hat, dropping a bag. And the earlier version apparently was a party scene with music, but he doesn't say it. It could have been any rather exotic creature that he. But the most exotic, the most compelling man who was in 1968 wearing a lot of lace and makeup. And I used to think when I learned that, I bet there was straight, I don't know, what do you want to call them, who, there's silence who's shot. They sounded straight on across the room and go, oh my God, what a beautiful creature, because Brian Johnson's a good-looking man, beautiful creature, So I think, okay, Lola, this happens, doesn't it, like that? Or, of course, okay, it's that movie. Crying Game, sexual ambiguity is, America is such a dumb country. That's how they do sexual ambiguity. They do it like Top Gun. But anyways, so that beautiful song, Madame Joy, I think is, here's a little tidbit about, this song, she takes just like a woman. Baby can't be blessed because she's like all the rest. The fog, then feathered pearls. Okay, it could be Edie Sedgwick, but I don't think Bob Dylan really was too interested in Edie Sedgwick. It was very interesting. I think you had a little thing for Brian Jones. So, her fog, London, feather means hello, and then pearls. Well, Bob Dylan's sort of a poet, and pearls has a lot of such. Pearls works fine. Anyways, when Van Morrison was singing it, because that part it says, I can't stand here. It's clear, it's sort of being claustrophobic in a relationship. Anyways, he says, I can't stand here, there's a queer in here. Because I think, again, he's kind of honest, and but he's just, Leviticus, right? He's one of the things they use. In the book of Leviticus and Deuteronomy, the law of the jungle and the sea are your only teachers. That's Bob Dylan. Joker Man. That is a reverie, or an ode to a lost love. A man who, the futures you don't show on him. So he's, a beautiful, Michelangelo indeed could have carved out his features. So a beautiful young man who is going to die. And the judges, false-hearted judges, in the flames with no name. I can't. So false-hearted judges are in hell. I don't have a name anymore. Bob Dylan knows how to stick it to them. That's what's gonna happen to you, little false-hearted judges. For killing Peter Brian Jones. And then Joker Man dance by the nightingale tune. Birds fly high. The Nightingale. Well, you could reference John Keats. Beautiful creature, died young. And there's a lot of poetic references to the Nightingale, of course. The Nightingale is a beautiful bird. And Brian Jones, he died young. His constitution was weak, He had, he died from stress, really, but He had asthma. You know. He was a delicate flower. Oh yeah, and then half asleep neath the stars with a small dog. It's the thing, but you're going to that small dog licking your face. I mean, I should think of joking about Jesus, but a beautiful man who's half asleep and decides with a small dog. I'm going to say 2 dogs. And it's nice to say half asleep and dead, isn't it? Isn't it nice to say half asleep? Because, and then let's see what else. When the joking man is like, okay, look at it. Okay, you're a man of the mountains, yeah? Manipulator of crowds. You're a dream twister. You've been Sodom and Gomorrah, but what do you care? Ain't nobody there would want to marry your sister. You know, Brian Jones was not of Middle Eastern descent. And you know, what's the part? I was part. It's like I don't know how we talk about. I like the song. It's obviously Bob Dylan comes out with a good song, a love song, and maybe they were even written previously. But you know, like every 10, you know, he had this spate or this whirlwind, and then more limited output for a long time. But always a couple of good songs. And Joe Clint's a good song. And it's got lost love, you know, it's inspiring. So let's see, let's be another reference to Brian Jones. Well, I'm hearing 2 years, so I can't think. Anyways, it's yeah, you were born with a snake in both of your fists while a hurricane was blowing. Well, see, Bob Dylan knows about, if you want to trace, I mean, this is mythology, but, you know, this is the King Minos, right? Who's King Minos? The Minoans, King Minos in the labyrinth. So, I think the Welsh, there's a connection there. You never know. Got one here. So now, what is he going to do? Maybe to Ireland too, actually. But really, let's face it. Whoever those people were, who the Irish didn't really like, who came, they were darker people. They're Welsh. You might say they're Spanish, but I'm going to say they're the Welsh. So there you go. So, and it makes sense to me that the Cretans went to Wales because I'm stupid. But yeah, they went somewhere. Some stayed, but they had to go up to the top of the mountains. The Mycenaeans took over. Yeah, so the Cretans took off. So they went different places. Some, you know, not Ireland, personally. We were cavemen, or not exactly cavemen, you know. We weren't civilized. But, 50 AD, there was a bishop of Christians, right? Paul wrote a letter. He's up in Britain because it was part of the Roman Empire.
If you don't get caught. Yeah, exactly. And you got caught. That's what happens. You double park, the people can't get out, and then it's just, who knows what could happen from there.
You know, that's the thing about Brian Jones. You know, he's a Briton. The Britons. There was a culture, a civilization. So something similar to Irish. And, you know, the Irish did, they wrote little letters and they visited. Sometimes had married them. I mean, we weren't exactly cavemen. But I think mostly our hair looked as bad as my hair. You know, we were a little bit country cousins, I'd say. Yeah. But they did, and because they spoke a similar language, okay? You know, Gaelic, and then there's Gaelic, and there's from the Gulf, and you know, it's as if I'm from Northern Ireland, the Northern Irish language. It's actually the Northern Irish communicated with the Welsh. Not so much the South. The Northern Irish the Gales, that's what they're called, the Gales. King, no, he wasn't the king. Arthur, he was a warrior. And it's when these Saxons invaded them. The language changed. Like, they didn't speak the language anymore. You don't do that voluntarily. They killed or drove out. I think they killed a lot of men. And see, English people don't want to say that because it's like, my country was founded on rape and murder and plunder and genocide. So, it's not that pleasant. But, that's what happened, I would think. There's two reasons why. One is that, yes, the language changed. And they did speak. There was a thing they called Bithronic. And I think the Irish is Goidic. Not very much difference between the two languages. Like Welsh and Irish. Okay, there's a big difference. But you can see that there's these are cousins, They're not, or if you want to say second cousins, I don't care. But it's nothing to do with German language. Okay, that's what people were yapping on before the Romans and after the Romans, until the Saxons, you want to call them, came. And they call it, halotype. Why? You can, the Y, the male gene. The male chromosome, it has less genes than the female because that Y is basically a broken X, so to speak, isn't it? That's why men have more color blindness and stuff because these don't get as much genetic information as women do. Sorry. So there's a missing. There's this marker that just disappeared. They killed all the fucking men. Not all the men. Some left, and there was probably, I'll go this far, there was settlements of these German-speaking people. They weren't part of Christendom, that's what I like to call Britain, Christendom. The Laughing Forests, shit. The Holy Monty Python, the Holy Grail. That's what that's who they're mocking because they sort of have a love for that most married man and all that shit. Even Robin Hood. Well, he's later. But you got Maid Marian, see? Well, the whole Mary, Jesus, mommy, daddy, baby thing never caught on at all. The Germans do it. Insurance? No. I mean, I suppose it might have. I suppose they were in Christianity for a while. But, Maid Marian. Even Robin. Who killed Robin? I said the spider. No, who killed Robin? The Robin. Robin's egg blue. You know what color that is? That's the holy color. That's the color of Mary. So any reference, this is to the goddess. Okay, I'm talking a culture that does not reveres some when we talk feminine, why don't we just divide it in between, I suppose it's just pleasure, and work, or women, the pleasure, because I'm not much of a woman, I guess. But yeah, okay, so the women are, it's not pleasure. It's maybe earthiness, You say it's feminine thing, so anything that's,
like I said, this is what you deal with, comes with the job.
What is the point? Anyways, Bob, I'll tell you what it is. It's half of humanity. So when you repress it, then you're actually warping yourself. It's a not a fetish. It's a perversion. There you go. I don't know how you were pathetic. You were
Everybody has an
inverted.
excuse and everybody has a reason why they shouldn't
I
get a
want to
ticket.
nurture you, and that sounds that's pretty. That's what happens when you do that to people. You get civilization perverts.
Stay professional no matter what. This ticket's definitely not going
Okay,
to
so the point is, at the end of my notes,